Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. This is an intervention session. We are looking at the nervous system, and this is a crucial intervention for all of us, really, because none of us has quite the perfect nervous system. Otherwise, we'll not be where we are today. We'll be very far because this is it. This is the linchpin of your success is how healthy your nervous system is. That is actually where we need to work on. And we are looking at we are looking at this nervous system process in three ways. One is our wealth, our interaction with money, and really get into a place where we are abundant. Number two, joy, just having joy in our lives and allowing that and absorbing joy in our lives. And number three, our health, very important because without health, then you don't have anything else. Nothing else matters if health is not in check. But for this session today, we are focusing on, guess what? Yes, you're right, money. And so we begin with wealth, we begin with money. For this focus tonight, we are looking at wealth and how come we are having all these challenges. You're starting a business and it's almost like you're pushing the very progress away from success and towards the same patterns over and over again. Why do we do that? That's what we are looking at today. And it's good to understand what we are talking about here so that we are on the same page. So we're talking about the nervous system regulation and being able to regulate your nervous system so you can attain the life that you desire. Because most of us, it's not that we are not getting the opportunities that lead to success. The opportunities are there. And they are there for all of us because when you think of the success formula begins with step number one, unlimited potential, that God gave all of us unlimited potential. So there's none of us here that can say, I have more potential than the other person. No, that's not true. I don't have more potential than you. You don't have more potential than me. But then potential is not enough, okay? The next step of success is inspired action. So when you know you have potential, then you take inspired action. Now, how come we don't take inspired action that equal our potential? Again, it goes back to our nervous system. Our body has been conditioned to fear, to worry, to flee, to fight, to always feel as though you're in danger. And we are trained to feel like that right from childhood, even to adulthood. And we don't know when we adult. Okay, so even when you become an adult, the child is still the one driving you and driving your life and making your decision and even getting married. You'll be shocked. Even some of our adult decisions are made by that inner child that is scared within us. And so the success formula starts with all of us have unlimited potential, but not all of us take inspired action. Why? We are scared. Why? Our nervous system is not safe to take action. So most of us don't feel safe to be successful. It's not that success is not there. In fact, some of us have, and pardon me for using this, but we have screwed opportunities. Why? Our nervous system. And so we push it away unknowingly. God is not unfair. Opportunities are coming to you. And there's someone given your life will leverage so much because their nervous system is not holding back. Given your life the way it is, they will make so much out of it because they are not holding back. But the nervous system, when it's driven by fear, overcaution, perfectionism, it's on the brakes. And you can't build great life when your nervous system is on the brakes and pushing it. That's why we are not taking the inspired action. And the more inspired action you go to the next step, which is results. Results come because we are taking inspired action. Inspire comes from the word in spirit. So you're taking actions that are not limited because you cannot cage the spirit, you cannot cage the soul. So they are unlimited, inspired action. And you know your nervous system is serving you and is healthy when you can live from the soul, when you can live your life from a place of freedom, from a place of no breaks, no limits, nothing holds you back. That's when you know you're free. And you know what? Only you can give yourself that kind of freedom. No one else. Your spouse can't. Your coach cannot, unless you give yourself the permission to release the brakes and actually realize that God created you with unlimited potential. You are created to fly while you are trying to crawl. And that's the moment you realize who you are. And that's the moment you actually shock yourself. I don't know if you've not shocked yourself, then really you don't know your potential. Because God created us with so much potential, when you are aware of it, it will totally blow your mind. And so we have all these invisible limits, stress, scarcity. You're always feeling tired, you're holding back. It's because your nervous system doesn't feel safe. And until you feel safe, there's no success. You're not going to feel successful. You're not going to attract the success. Now, I know some of us have heard about the law of attraction. It's been taught by all manner of people. But I can tell you this, that dream that you have, that you love and you want to bring to your life so much will not be possible until you let go of the resistance and really tell yourself the truth that you are safe. This world, you're safe in the world, you're safe with money, you're safe to prosper, and you're safe to make it and make it big. Now, some of us, our safety has got a ceiling, and some of us are safe receiving 100K. Others are safe having 1 million. Give them 1 million, give them two, and you crush them. Why? Their nervous system doesn't accept that kind of level of wealth. So we always push the ceiling uh, through the permission of our nervous system. And unless we work on our nervous system and make it okay to be wealthy, and make it okay to be abundant, and make it okay to be powerful, and make it okay to be the person you are created by God to be, it will not happen. It will just be a wish, it will be a hope, it will be something you're hoping. And year after year, you realize, okay, I'm doing the affirmation, the incantation, I'm doing all of this, and nothing is happening. There is no change. And let me see on the comment section, have you ever really done everything and felt like you've done everything, but it's almost like after some time you go back to the beginning? Let me see on the comment section. If that's you, let me see. Let's be honest with one another. Have you ever, like, you're achieving a goal, you're trying to progress and make it, but it's like after some time, and some of us, the time is after 6 months, 3 months, others is a week, you're back to the familiar. Because the nervous system works with what is familiar to the nervous system. And what is unfamiliar, the nervous system pushes away. So if abundance is unfamiliar, and also there are levels of abundance. If it's unfamiliar to you, it will push away. So let me see on the comment section, let's see. How many of us here have seen that pattern in their life? Let me see on the comment section. You've seen that pattern of going forward and then you find yourself going back. On the comment section, me, yes, yes, Coach Waome, I see you. That's me. Mary, I see you, Coach Mary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. At least, we have the right people in the house today because people are honest. Change comes when you begin to be honest with yourself. Coach Carol, thank you. Coach Margaret, I struggle to push. Yes, it's all of us. It's actually humanity that you find yourself back there in the same space. Good news. You are not lazy. It's not because you are lazy. I know some of us have been told, okay, you're like this because you are lazy. No, you're not lazy. It's not you're lazy. It's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain is predicting where you can go. Your nervous system is predicting your future. Is predicting it with precision. In fact, it doesn't lie. It will tell you how far you can go. Your nervous system is at work. So we have the predictive mind that predicts how far you can go. And I think there's someone who is clicking on the screen kindly. Unless you're typing and you need help with that, we can help you so that we can all participate. And so I want us to understand before we dive deeper, because we're going to go deeper here, my friends. All of us here, without exception, we have a brain that predicts who we are going to become. And I tell you this, you know who you are capable of becoming. And you know who you have denied yourself that possibility. But like I said, all of us have unlimited potential. The success formula: unlimited potential, inspired action, and then action gives you results. Results gives you confidence. You know your limits. But can I tell you something? There are no limits apart from the ones we allow through our nervous system. And so if you're ready to make the shift, let me see on the comment section. If you're ready to make the shift and you're tired of the cycle, let me see on the comment section. Say yes on the comment section if you're ready. Let me see who is ready to make the shift. Finally, you're ready to say yes. You're ready to say yes. Let me see on the comment section. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. And that is it. By the way, participating in a forum like this one that really nails it on the head, and you give yourself, that's why I want to engage you so that this is not another class. Because if it's another class, it will not reach your nervous system. It will just go to your mind and you only get 7%. But if you want to get 90% of this content, then you have to engage. So thank you so much. I can see all of us, you're saying yes, yes, yes. So the reason we're where we are today is because of this predictive mind of when I was starting coaching. And I looked around, there were no coaches in the country, no coaches in East Africa, no coaches in Africa. But I told myself this. I knew something within me told me that if I give myself 100% into this work and work on myself, I'll be established as a great coach. I knew that. I had my challenges, I had my fears, but there's something within my nervous system that told me, no matter what, I'm going to get on the other side. I'm going to win. And my desire was to coach, leaders. That was my biggest desire when I was starting as a coach. I wanted to coach leaders. I wanted to change governments. I wanted to help people rewire how leadership is done. Really, that was at the core. I had not done that before. But something within me told me this is possible. And today, that is a reality. It's a reality because I had to let go of the brakes. Because I would see these people, and God opened the door. I've seen really senior people you perhaps see on TV. And the fears came, the uncertainty came, and I knew That is my nervous system because it's not being trained to play at this level. And I knew if I play at the level that I was conditioned to play, I will never see my dreams come true. Never. I knew that at some level. And right now, I can tell you, I've worked with so many clients from all walks of life. It comes down to how much you allow yourself to be safe. And so every layer of success, I ask myself this question: am I safe to receive this? I remember the first time a client signed a big check for me, and I just felt in my breath constricted. I just felt my chest is like something was holding me back, and I could not tell what is it. And that's when I began to realize, okay, it's not just about affirmation, incantations, and telling yourself stories of how great you are. No, you really must go through the mind, because some of us, we just go to the mind. The mind says yes, the body says no. And so I would actually have these conversations with these people, and you're making now the commitment, and they tell you, okay, I would like you to be my coach. And my body is saying no. And I realized, I began to study because at the core, I'm a researcher. So I began to ask myself these questions, and I realized, okay, you can tell yourself all the good stuff. You can motivate yourself all you want. But until your body says, I'm safe to receive this, it will not happen. Until your body says, I'm safe to love, it will not happen. Until your body says, I'm safe to be wealthy, it will not happen. And you have to get to a place where you connect with yourself so much. And I've prepared, number of practices that we're going to do together in this process that I've done myself, and I want to teach what I practice. Things that give me that sense of grounded certainty. This world doesn't reward you because you just want a big dream. The world rewards certainty. How certain are you? So it's not really about your laziness. It's not about how the opportunity have not come to you. No, it's because of the predictive mind, nervous system that actually holds all of us back. So let me ask you a question, and it's right there on your screen. When you think about money right now and you think about abundance, where do you feel tightness in your body? Think about money and think about having abundance to the highest, or just being influential, impactful, whatever in your industry. How does your body respond? Let me see on the comment section. Where is the tightness? Do you feel tightness in the chest? Like some of us you just feel some tightness. You just feel your stomach. You just feel like, there's a nerve that comes from your brain stem all the way through your heart, all the way to your digestive system. It's called the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve is very interesting because it really goes all the way down, and unless it's at rest, your body will be tense and uptight. And you can tell with your breath, like the way you're breathing. Like right now, if I tell you take a deep breath, if your vagus nerve is not relaxed, then you breathe shallow here. Something just that comes to your neck. But if you're really relaxed and you're safe in this world, you take a deep breath, it goes all the way to your belly first, and then to your chest, and then to your neck. And we can test it before you answer my question. Let's take a deep breath together. Just take a deep breath into your belly, and then hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out through the mouth slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just that in itself actually relaxes the vagus nerve, and you just feel more settled. You just feel more relaxed, even if it's a little bit. Okay, I want you to take another deep breath. This time we do 4 and then hold for 5, and then slowly out for 6. Okay, let's go. Deep breath into your belly. Make sure the belly comes out, not in. Okay, deep breath in. Hold it. Out through the mouth. Slowly. Now, the slower you are, the more you are telling your nervous system, relax, baby. It's okay. It's okay, honey. We got this. You're safe. It's okay. And you just feel it's okay to be here. You know, that some of us who've never felt you're always in a run. You're always in a run. It's unsafe. This is what I want you to do even before we go deeper. I want you to cross your hands on your chest like this. If you may just close your eyes for a moment. And I just want you to just tap on your shoulders like you're telling yourself, it's okay. Relax. Okay, you can do 3 times on your right, on your left, and 3 times on your right, one after the other. And as you do that, you slow down your breath. Come on. Yes. And you just feel some relaxation. Very simple techniques, but your body knows and your body doesn't lie. It knows when it's defensive and uptight and feeling insecure and okay, very good. That's another one. Okay, I just want you to rub on your shoulders like this. As you do that, you're breathing. You're telling your nervous system you're safe. You're safe. It's okay. It doesn't matter what you're going through. You see, these things are trainable. I train my clients to reset their nervous system because it's trainable. There's none of us who was born with a perfect nervous system. All of us have been influenced by fear. Our nervous system is tense. And then we add the news and politics and all these games. And my goodness, even your prayers, how will they ever reach heaven, my friend? Because the nervous system is so tense. Be still and know that I am God. Scripture, stillness is access door. Stillness, be still. Be still. You get to that place, you can hear the rhythm of life. You can hear the rhythm of life. This is it. Now, my question, back to my question. When you think of money, what comes, how does your body react? Let me see on the comment section. When you think of money, how does your body react on the comment section? How do you respond when you hear abundance and money and, you know, having so much at your disposal? How does your body react? Let me see on the comment section. You can have 1 or 2 people. Just type on the comment section. How does, so yes, that's Yvonne says, feel scary. Yes. So I want you to find the space where you feel the fear. Find it. Don't fight it. Just find it. Then there's excitement, hope. Okay, I felt the tightness, anxiety around my stomach. Yes. Exciting. Yes. 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 Yeah. So if you're beginning, when you hear abundance, you hear overflow, you hear, you can actually tell where you are with money. And you find, by the way, and that's why you should never really look down on people because they are fighting a certain battle. Have some empathy. When you're human, you're human. You know, you have empathy with people because you realize someone may have a strong nervous system when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to things of relationships. They're really good. They're safe to love. Others are not. And you find someone else, when it comes to money, money just comes easily to them. It just flows like they were born into money, and yet it's not the case. It's just their nervous system has accepted money. And so now, like I said, we are focusing on money for this session. And so some of us are feeling, there's that sense of trembling, tense in your chest, and you can feel it. So I want you to breathe into that area even before we go deeper. I want you to breathe into that area, deep breath in, breathe into that area where you feel the tension, and out. Breathe again. And I just want you to just rub around that area. Just telling yourself, don't wait for someone to tell you you're safe. I want you to assure yourself, you're not an adult, you can tell yourself, actually, you're safe. You're safe to be abundant. You're safe to love. You're safe to prosper, to establish that business. Maybe you've been trying to start a business and you reach a certain level of growth and it goes down flat. It's not because you don't have the right strategy. By the way, some of us have all the strategies and we still fall down flat. Why? Your success will not be determined by how much you know. In fact, sometimes the more you know, the more uncertainty you have, and the more the nervous system is resistant. Especially when you become addicted to information and you're always in this, seeking information. Until you relax, you come to a place of stillness. Now, thank you for those amazing, amazing answers. So success will not come through hustling and doing more. No. It will not come by going to the best coaching strategies of the world. No. I get referrals from people being to the great and high places, people being coached by guys like Tony Robbins, people who've gone to Harvard University, people who've done all manner of training, and when they come to me, they wonder, okay, so what can you give us, because we've actually seen the best of the best of the world. And all I do with my clients is actually point them to their nervous system. Because once we relax, my total belief in people is that you have all that it takes for you to succeed, no matter who you are and no matter what your past story has been, because you're not defined by your past unless you decide to live there. And I want you to tell yourself that I'm not defined by my past unless I decide to live there. I'm not defined by my past unless I decide to live there. Now, maybe this is your first time to meet me and you're wondering, who is this person? My name is Jeff Israel Thiwa, and I'm the founder of Destiny Life Coaching. My work is to mentor coaches, entrepreneurs, leaders. I also do couples therapy, and something that I'm very passionate about. I help clients rebuild their certainty, their inner certainty, so they can become the person God created them to be. I'm very passionate about my relationship with God. I feel that is the linchpin, is the center of everything for me. And I believe we were designed a certain way. And I believe we were designed from a place of power. I don't have patience for powerlessness because I've been there. I know all of us have the potential, unlimited potential to unleash our best version. And so when I work with my clients, I don't hold back. Um, and I'm also committed to practical tools, not theories. I believe in practical tools. And that's what we are doing today. And so, like we said in the first conversation, for those who missed, the brain that we have, for all of us really, is predictive. It's a predictive machine. And so it's predicting our future. We are preparing to win or to fail. Even before we start, we are already preparing to win or to fail. The nervous system knows. And so it's not about what you get into your mind that really gives you success. No, it's the level of rest that your nervous system has. And that's why meditation and some of the exercises that we're going to do together are so crucial to reset your nervous system. Okay, so the stress is predicting. If you have stress, you can guess how your life is going to be in future. If you're stressed about money right now, and it's not about how much you have or how much you have not. The thing is, if right now you're living in a state of being stressed about money, your nervous system is predicting that's how life is going to be for you in the future. And until you come to a place, in spite of your conditions and in spite of your situations and external world, until you come to a place of rest, there's no change that is going to happen. And so it's our responsibility to get there. The more stress you have right now, the more your life is going to be. Your brain is telling you this is how your future is going to be. It's actually predicting your future, and it doesn't miss. It doesn't miss. And so again, past scarcity predicts future scarcity. But you see, the beauty is, and this is the good news, this predictive nervous system can actually be reset. And that's why if you've seen the message, we've called this session today the reset session, where we are resetting the nervous system. Let's take a deep breath together. Take a deep breath into your belly. Hold it. This time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out slowly for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here's a strategy. The more you breathe out slowly, the more you're telling your nervous system you're safe. And so just breathe slower than you've been breathing before, and you just see changes happening. You just see yourself attracting people you didn't even know exist in this life is beautiful. And you can only know that when you actually settle in that space of a reset nervous system. Now, there's a question there for you. Do you believe financial stress comes more from your present or from your past prediction? Let me see on the comment section. Do you believe, you can type now or past on the comment section. Do you believe your financial stress is coming from your present, your now, or your past? Just type, just go to the comment section on your Zoom. There is the chat box there. You can just chat there and let me know. I say this will be okay. So past for sure. Past, yes, past. Very good. I can see most of us past. Okay, let me give it some time. Let me see if there is any I see Paris, you're looking for where the chat is. The chat is right there on the Zoom, that black line. You can see there the audio, video, and then chat. Now, here's the second. Now I can see most of us are saying past, and someone is saying I think now. I think present moment. Okay, so very good. I can see present. Oh, okay. So there are some of us that believes it's the present moment that actually is creating our financial stress. Now, let's answer the second question now before we come to a conclusion. What has your nervous system been predicting around money? What has it been predicting? And I've given you choices there: scarcity, struggle, or abundance. What has it been predicting? Your nervous system. What has it been predicting in the past? Let me see on the comment section so that I know where we are. What has it been predicting? Scarcity, struggle, scarcity. Yes, yes. Now you can tell. This is actually where the issue is. You don't need to read another book about success. And by the way, it doesn't matter how many books you can read. You can read all the books about successful people from poverty to whatever. I'm telling you, until you reset, knowledge means nothing. It means nothing. You will, it's like getting into the water for baptism and coming out, with nothing. You're just wet. No transformation. Because the nervous system must say yes to abundance. And what we are doing is we are passing this to the next generation, because you see, young people watch our nervous, they can tell. They can tell how we respond with money. Especially, if your programming was there is no money all the time. And that's another thing. We need to change the way we talk to ourselves when it comes to money, and especially the way we talk to our children, because we are programming their nervous system. And this is another test. Are your children safe with money? Like, are they safe to receive money? And we are the ones who are mentoring them either into abundance or scarcity. And it's not about how much you have. It's not about whether your parents, are rich or not. It doesn't matter. Really, we are responsible to reset. And this is an opportunity I'm giving you to reset your nervous system. Now, if you're ready and you're committed, let me see on the comment section. I'm ready to take my nervous system to reset it back to certainty, back to safety. If you're ready, let me see on the comment section. Just type there, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And as you do that, take a deep breath again through your nose. Take a deep breath as you type there, ready. Very good. Thank you. Hold it. This time we go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out slowly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as you come to 1, you still feel relaxed. You feel, you can tell like your nervous system is going to a certain grounded space. That's where we want to stay. Okay, that's where we want to stay. And I can see most of us are ready. This is what I want you to imagine. Imagine moving from stress to calm power. Imagine how that looks like. Like you're calm. Even if you are a coach or you're a therapist or you're working with people, I realize this. Most of the transformation doesn't come from what you tell the clients. It actually comes from your energy. It comes from the energy that comes from where you are energetically. Where are you in terms of your energy? Are you in a place of fight, flight, freeze, or flow? And like I told you, you see, the nervous system doesn't lie. And you can tell with your breath. If you're holding back, then you're out of alignment with who you've decided to be. Imagine yourself moving from scarcity to abundance. How does that look like? How does that feel in your body? From fatigue to vitality, to feeling power, to feeling like you're on top of the mountain. You're like you own this space because you do. From despair to joy. And as I say this, as we have this conversation, I'm sure you can get some message from your nervous system. You feel where the resistance is. You can feel it in your nervous system. I don't want you to fight it. Just breathe into that space where you feel resistance. And I talk about calm power. There's a space in your body you feel resistance. I want you to breathe into that area. Just slow down If you can just put your hand where that you feel that energy of resistance. Just put your hand there. If you can just rub it a little bit. You're telling yourself you're safe here. And just breathe into that area. Whatever it is, just breathe into that area. And then mentally, you can just tell yourself, I'm safe in this space. I am safe in this space. Tell yourself that. Success is linked to safety. Your success is linked to safety, not the idea of safety. No, the reality of safety. Very good. Okay, let's take that deep breath together. And then out. Now, I want to teach you something. We're going to do more of these exercises now. You know that sound that the horses make after a long day of carrying maybe people or maybe even punda, they do that, the donkeys. They go like this. Okay, I want us to do that together. 1, 2, 3, go. So you take a deep breath and then you just go like and you just feel the nervous system is coming to a place of safety. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Maybe some of us have never done that. We used to do that when we were kids, and then we grew up, which is one of the worst things that you ever did is to grow up. Okay, take a deep breath, and then let's do that together. Okay, deep breath in, and then you go like. Ah, good. You can feel it. You can feel it. The vagus nerve is actually getting the idea, and you don't need to convince it. It knows. And so there's some of these exercises you just do, and the vagus nerve is just like, yeah, we are safe. Even if there's a lion before you, even if there's, and you know, I tell my clients, you know, we learned this from our parents. Some of the fears is not our own, it's inherited. The uncertainty is inherited. We actually learn to fear. We learned to resist money and abundance. It's not our decision. No one here woke up one morning and said it's unsafe to be, successful. No, we learned it. And you see, our parents learned from their parents. And for their parents, it was real because there were lions, especially if you're in Africa, there were real threat. There's an elephant behind your house, and you're told, oh, guess what, sister? I've just seen it's a lioness. It's a leopard. It's on the tree at the garden. See, that's real. But then, and the body will react and feel tense. And we are reacting the same where there is no threat. I mean, fear stands for false expectations appearing real. It's not real. 90% of what we fear is not real. It's imagined. We imagined it. We imagine it and live it. It's not real. And so we've stored that trauma of our parents. It's borrowed trauma. It's not even our trauma. It's not. We didn't face these elephants and cheetahs and lions. No. It's not real. It's not real. And so, and it will take you telling yourself that you can actually heal. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes so that you can have 100% your subconscious mind. And I want you to imagine how abundance looks like. Just slow your breath a little bit. Just slow your breath a little bit. And just imagine, forget about how. How is none of your business. I want you to imagine yourself surrounded by abundance. And imagine how that looks like. How does it feel like? I want you to see it using your 5 senses, because if you can engage your 5 senses, your nervous system will just feel, yes, this is real. Because your nervous system doesn't know what is real and what's not. I can actually prove that with 100% precision. If I tell you right now, go to your kitchen, slice a lemon, just see where the knife is, cut the lemon into 4. And I want you to take one piece of the lemon, put it in your mouth and chew it, dig into your teeth into the lemon. You see, your nervous system has given you the lemon experience, but there is no lemon. So the nervous system doesn't care whether what you tell it is true or not. It will actually manifest it in your life. It doesn't care. And so I want you to imagine. So forget about this story of, is it true? Can I be rich? No. Just imagine you're surrounded by wealth and money. How does that feel? And just stay there for 10 seconds. How does it feel? Just notice where the feeling is, the feeling of abundance. Where is it in your body? And magnify it. And just focus on that for a moment and tell me in one word on the comment section, on the chat below. I want you to tell me, how does that feel? How did you feel? Just to imagine. How does it feel for you? On the comment section. How does it feel for you? Yeah, feels so good. Yes, I felt free for real. And it doesn't have to wait. It's right here, right now. I felt good. Yes. Relaxing. Yes. Open heart. For real. Thank you. Relieved. Yes. Exciting. Correct. Now, the longer you stay there, feel fresh and lively. Yes. The longer you stay there, the more the nervous system knows with certainty you are safe. Let me tell you what happens. Then there's something we call synchronicity. The nervous system is like a signal. It pulls to your life people that are aligned with the signal of the nervous system. So if you're feeling restful, let me tell you, you're going to pull people into your circle that are just like you. You're going to pull clients that are just like you. People that are happy to pay you for the services you give them. You're going to pull them without even trying. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to hustle. You're not born to hustle. You have a space in this life. And you can only know your space when you step into true certainty. That feeling is real. It's not fake. It's real. And so the more we can stretch this, the more we can actually make it a daily experience for us. Now, let me tell you a story, and I'm going to tell you several stories. One is of the business owner, a guy I met, someone that was successful, but was always telling me of sleepless nights. His health was collapsing, but money was coming, but his health was collapsing, meaning that, again, the money he was earning was going to sort his health. And to be honest, it felt like he was living in hell, you know? It felt, I would not wish that for anyone. Even though people outside looked at him and they thought, oh, this guy looks like he's doing well, inside he was dying. But after reset, and after, of course, especially when you meet these clients who are academias, they're academic, they think this thing, you have to calculate it and do some mathematics on it for it to work. No, the things I'm suggesting are so simple. There are things that all of us can do. They don't need your PhD. They don't need your master's. You just need to be willing to be open. Things of life are so easy. It's like the air that you breathe. There's no struggle. I've never seen breaking news. The sun is struggling to shine. I've never heard the rivers are struggling to flow. No, it's nature. And when we step into nature, things just happen. And this is what happened to my client. He began to, the moment he entertained these things and began to practice, and we did this every sessions, we did about 6 sessions together. And it was a total reset for him. Like he used this word. He said, Jeff, I am truly born again. Not the one for safety. I'm talking about I'm a new person, totally. His lifestyle changed. He became a bold, more, a leader that was coming from within, a kind of leadership that comes from the heart, not the one that comes from, you must do this because I'm your leader. No, that comes from true certainty. And that comes from joy. I could tell with the calmness. I mean, he began to lead from a place of power, and I could tell it. In fact, he invited us in one of the meeting, and I had the opportunity to facilitate. And I can just watch because for me, like I said, I'm a researcher, and I research about people and I study people, and I could watch the way interacting with people and his team, and I could tell this guy is healed. My job here is done. My work is done. And I'm like, okay, so if this guy pursued more dreams, more goals, and thinking, the more goals I get, the more I'll get to fulfillment. You never have attained fulfillment. These are the successful people you hear someone has committed suicide. Another story of a single lady that I met, and that's how she defined herself. That's why I've put it there. And she defined herself with that identity. And her life was full of anxiety. I'm getting at this age, and will I actually get to a place where I'm safe to love and I'm safe to, I've gone through so much. Can I get to a place where I am safe? It feels safe to love again. Because she's been hurt, rejected, left, and all that. And we work together. I just introduced, I asked my client, really, are you willing to do whatever it takes? And if you're not, if your answer is no, then, well, that's the end of our coaching relationship. We can relate other ways, but I really want to work with people who are ready to do whatever it takes. Now, some people say I've done everything, but you see, you've done everything, but permitting your nervous system to allow you to live. You've done everything else. We are not human doings, we are human beings. And until we can feel safe, we cannot be anything in this world. And so she was trapped in the loop of rejection, one relationship after another. And you should have seen her after the reset. The joy, the ability even to raise others, other women. And right now she's working with young ladies to empower them because she saw, okay, this thing work. This thing is not just fluff. This thing work. And gotten into amazing, amazing relationship with someone that she never thought exists. We tell ourselves stories because of our programming and experience. We tell ourselves, okay, good people don't exist. And we live in that story and condition our nervous system. And I tell people, if that's what you believe, then you're right. But if you believe there's a possibility of giving yourself another chance, and this is a moment, you are right. And so you are the captain of your ship, and you're the one that decides, okay, how far can I go? Let me tell you another story, the story of a life coach. And this life coach was starting the life coaching business. Destiny Life Coaching trains life coaches to begin their coaching businesses. So this one started from the story of doubt, self-doubt, not good enough, feeling broken. And I suggested the reset process. And we did about 4 exercises with my coach and reframed all these stories. We realize it's not just about the coaching. It actually is something that is coming from the past. It coming from the coach's childhood. And From there, the coach is able now to inspire the world and inspire other people, not just to get money, even though money is coming. No, to serve from a place of power. Now, I'm not just telling you stories. I'm telling you possibilities of what can happen. Now, question for you, which of these stories connect with you? Which of these stories connect with you? Let me see on the comment section. Which of these stories connect with you on the comment section? Like I told you, this is really, it's intervention. I'm not here to teach. I'm not a teacher now. I'm your coach. And I want us to benefit from this. Which of these stories speak to you? The life coach. Yes. Let me see on the comment section which one of these speaks to you. Which one of these stories speak to you? On the comment section. Which one speaks to you? And what loop do you personally notice most of the time? And I've given you choices there. Is it self-doubt? Is it stress? Is it scarcity? What do you notice? What do you notice? Let me see on the comment section. Let's engage. Let's engage. What loop do you see? Yes, the businessman. Yes. Life coach, self-doubt. Yes. Stress, self-doubt. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I want you to engage. I want you to type down there because this means a lot to your nervous system. Right now, I'm actually committed to your nervous system, not to your old story, no, to your nervous system. The second story, self-doubt, yes, all the loops. I hear you, Coach Liz. I hear you. I hear you. By the way, my story can be the false story because I was there when I was starting and I was feeling, oh my God, I need to provide for my family and the very stress that I had was the one that was pushing my ideal clients away until one Sunday afternoon. I looked into the mirror. I remember I went and it was after church and I went to my bedroom and there was a mirror somewhere. I looked into the mirror and you know, mirrors are amazing. They can show you your nervous system. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I told myself the truth. You know, sometimes it's good to let yourself, especially there are good tears. You know, there are tears that come, there are tears of pain. But that Sunday, I actually teared. I cried. You know, people say men should not cry. I don't know which planet is that, but I really cried. I felt tears in my eyes and I felt I was not being the person I believed I was capable of being. I was acting from stress after stress, day after day. I was doing all this marketing to people and always bringing the wrong people. I just told myself, no, this is not it. You know, this is not you. And I just felt tears in my eyes. And as the tears came down, I knew that that was a moment of change. And I didn't know, what do I change? Okay, do I change the information? Do I change? And I just, in a moment, I could not find the solution. And it's in that moment I realized the solution is not out there in a book. I realized the solution is within me because I got into a state of peace. And this is after the tears. And sometimes when we allow ourselves to be free, actually, the tears can flow. Even if you're as masculine as hell, the tears flow and you just connect. There are tears of joy, there are tears of regret. Those ones I don't really encourage. But when you get to a place where you mellow to your true identity, that there are tears of joy, just feel it. You just feel it, and it's just, you allow them to flow, and you connect to a new identity of a person you never knew exist. That's the moment I told you of a story of someone that signed me a big check. I got it that Monday. Someone that asked me, okay, Jeff, I want to work with you for 3 months. How much is it? And I said the amount, and it was not small money. And the guy did not think twice. He said, yes, let's do this. And I remember I held my breath because I remember what happened the day before. I remember the mirror experience. And I remember I've never been, I mean, up to this moment, I've never been to that space ever again, where I'm doing my coaching to get money, to look for money. No, I trusted. From that moment, my soul rested in God. I really felt I'm not alone. I felt this is really bigger. I'm playing a big game here. And I knew it with certainty from that moment on. And sometimes I do programs like this one and many other programs, and I put out an advert, and 2 people, 3 people show up, and I go with those 2 people because that Sunday afternoon changed my life. I don't do it for the numbers. I don't do it, for the money. I know the money follows certainty. I do it for the certainty. And when my clients can mirror my certainty, I know they too will be free. And if I coach them from certainty, they step into certainty. When I coach them from fear and neediness, needy is creepy. When I coach from needy, I know. And my clients will just have to transmute the same thing. And so this is your story too. I don't know where you are, but it's all of us. It's our story. And I've sat down and came up with the 5-module coaching experience, and I'm calling it the Wealth Reset. And I'm planning to have a program for those of you that are students of D.L.C. You know the way we do it, where we have a portal where I give you real-time feedback, and this one includes a one-on-one with me where we will sit down for the people that will enroll for this program. There are 5 modules, and we are looking at money reset and wealth reset. And we're going to have Zoom videos on your platform, practical experiences. We're going to work together because human beings are just the same. We are driven by the same needs. We are the same. As I share my story, I'm sure you can relate because I'm just you, me, and I'm you, really. Human beings are just the same. We just pretend to be different. We have the same needs. We meet them differently, but they are the same needs and the same strategies. That's why I study people, because if I know one person did it, another one can. And there's none of us that is more special than any other. If they did it, you can do it. And I'm looking forward to this 5-module program that will come as a result of this program. Now, what are we going to be covering apart from the exercises that we'll be going through? Number 1 module is on the safety, connection to safety. So I'll be leading the participant into a place of getting to a place of safety where you can feel safe. And this is not theory. This is actually real-time experience that I've had myself. I'm telling you my own story, and you can do the same. And then we'll move on to module 2, where we'll be looking at the 3 core reset tools that we can apply together and you can master for lifetime. And by the way, this will be recorded for you so you can have a lifetime access, so that in case you get to a place where you deep down into a state that is not your true state, and that happens for all of us, you can always have access to the modules. The module number 3 will be the daily wealth rituals. So I'll be giving you several rituals that you can do for every single day for the 7 days a week. Because just the same way we've trained our nervous system to fear, we need to train our nervous system to be safe. And after you do that, you don't need even to say, this is what I want. The nervous system knows what you deserve and will attract it to you. You just see relationships, change, and you're meeting new people, high quality people, and opportunities, high quality opportunities. And then module 4, we are looking at advanced intervention and integration. And then module 5, I'm calling it the abundance expansion. Okay. So when you look at these modules, let me see which one excites you the most right now. 1 to 5. Let me see. 1 to 5, or is it all of them? On the comment section, which one excites you the most? Let me see on the comment section. Module 2, Coach Yvonne, thank you. Which one excites you the most? Is it the tools? Is it the safety reset, which is very crucial? Is it module 4, the advanced integration? Let me see on the comment section. 1 and 5, yes. All of them, I see. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, great. Now, let me tell you a little bit about working with me. My private mentorship, I charge 40,000 a month. This is the value investment, but you're not going to pay 40K. I want to make this available to all of us. And so this is only for tonight, for those who attended this meeting. If you want to join the program, it's available for you for only 8K. You're not even paying 20s, 8K reset. Don't ask me, how did you come up with this? This is pure inspiration. 8,000, you pay to that till number 59 30 38, and you are in tonight. Actually, registration closes tonight. And so if you're serious about this and you want to join the first cohort of the nervous system reset, where we are focusing on money, please do the necessary register right now, and I'll see you at we are beginning next week on Tuesday. We're beginning next week on Tuesday. So, but registration ends today so that I know who is in and who is out. Okay. So what do you get? Lifetime access to the D.L.C program online, which is valued at 60K. That's the value I give it. Accountability support on WhatsApp. We're going to get this group together, all of us in our WhatsApp group, that we are going to give each other accountability. And also you'll have a personal consultation with me, one-on-one with Jeff, valued at 30K, and other bonuses. If you do the math, these bonuses come to 100,000. And I hear you. There are some of us, our nervous system is saying, okay, what if I never finish the program? These ideas came to my mind as I was developing the program, because I know how the mind thinks. Okay, so this is live and interactive. And it's only 5 modules. 5 modules that go straight from one step to the other to reset your nervous system. And then they are recorded and kept for you, and you're given access, a lifetime access. I don't have the time. You just need this 90 minutes. In fact, it's not 90, that's a typo. It's 60 minutes each training, 60 minutes. And so that's just your nervous system resisting abundance to the next level. Will it work? Now, if you've listened to the stories and you know my story, then you know it's a total yes. What if I fail? Now, shift is guaranteed right from module 2. You actually, sometimes I cannot recognize myself when I think of the guy that that started coaching, like that began those days where I used to sell my book, Genes of Greatness, in buses. And the person who is making negotiations with government officials right now, I can't recognize myself. This is totally different person. Um, and it's not smart moves. There's nothing like smartness. It's just reset of the nervous system. Okay. So I'm going to work with those who register. As always, that's my policy. If I always want to work with 12 to 15 people. I can see we are 25. And so this is fast come, fast served. So if you register beyond my number, you have to wait for the next one. And so you confirm with Anne, you are in. Once you register, let's use September to reset our nervous system. I'm looking at this month because we're going to have 5 sessions together. I'm looking at this month as we prepare for next year, and we prepare for next year. You see, after September, you go to October, people get lost in the festivities. So if you've not really set yourself for success, the year just becomes like the last year. It goes the same. Okay? It goes the same. The same patterns, the same nervous system without a reset. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Now that you get what this is about, let's take a deep breath together into your belly. This time, put your one hand on your belly, another one on your heart. Take a deep breath. And make sure the belly comes out as you breathe in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. And then hold it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out through the mouth. Very good. Now, who here feels your nervous system is saying yes? Let me see on the comment section. Your nervous system is saying yes on the comment section. You're saying yes to the next level. You're saying yes to this program. Let me see on the comment section. If your nervous system is saying yes, even if your pocket is speaking another language, let me see on the comment section. If your nervous system is saying yes, let me see. Yes, 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 yes. Well done. Yes, yes. Well done. Awesome. Awesome. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much. Now, I'll be giving you my support, and I'll be giving you my mentorship. This is one of, whether you are a coach, you are a therapist, you are a business person, or you're just someone interested in changing your life, this is it. This is where the rubber meets the road. And so please do the registration, and I'll see you. Confirm with Anne. Anne, kindly just share your number there for those on the WhatsApp group. On the WhatsApp group, you can share your number there. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Now, delay means repeating the same cycle. If you delay, it means going back to the same pattern. It means repeating the same cycle over and over again. I really don't wish that for anyone. Action means breaking the pattern, the loop of the predictive brain, of the predictive nervous system, and rewiring it. Reset can happen and will happen if you decide right now. So thank you so much, guys. God bless you. And I'm looking forward to your interaction from next week. Like I said, if you're interested, please make sure you have a conversation with Anne. Please, Anne, you can chat people on the group for those who are interested. And we are looking forward to begin the next Tuesday. Let's begin the journey. I'm ready. I sort of feel like we are on a rescue mission. Like, I feel this is a rescue mission. I feel like I'm on a mission to rescue people from themselves, from their stories. And if you're open, then I'm ready. I'll see you. God bless you and good night.